Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try to recreate in a way this type of design. I know it's done in a bottle, but I thought I would go ahead and turn it around a little bit today and do it on my nails. So first things first is that I'm going to go ahead and prep my nails. I'm going to go ahead and trim my nails. And the reason why is because I'm going to be applying a clear polygel today, and I don't want my natural nails to be see-through or to be visible through the polygel. And then you can see that in this nail I have a very bit of breakage. My nail did break, so I'm going to be very careful in cutting this one. And then I will show you later on how I'm going to seal this nail together. Okay, so now that I have cut my nails, I'm going to go ahead and push back my cuticles. So then I'm going to go ahead and use the other end of the tool to go ahead and try to scrape the cuticle, or dead skin actually. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this tool I have here, a cuticle clipper or remover, and I'm gonna go ahead and trim off my cuticle, and I'm gonna be very careful into not cutting my skin. I remember when I first started, I was really scared because I didn't know what exactly I was supposed to be cutting, but now since I'm doing more of it, I'm getting the hang of things. So really it all really just takes practice. Okay, so I finished removing my cuticles, so moving on to the next. So now I'm gonna go ahead and buff a little bit of my nails. Just a little bit, they don't need a lot of buffing. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just shape a little bit of my natural nails, just the sides a little bit. Alright, now that I have that all finished, I'm going to go now moving on to my dehydrator. So I'm going to apply just very thin layers of this, and I'm going to wait until they're fully dry. And then on the nail that I have nail breakage, I'm also going to apply to the broken piece. Okay, so now I'm just going to wait until they're fully dry, and you can tell that they're dry once they're kind of white. You can see the difference between this nail that does not have a dehydrator and this one that does have a dehydrator. So you can tell when they're ready when they're all white. So now moving on to the primer. I'm going to be using this primer and using thin layers. Now that I'm using the dehydrator and primer, I'm noticing a complete difference. So the polygel, I'm noticing that it lasts longer onto my nails. Please use the primer and dehydrator. And plus, it's really good for your nails too. So, okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for about 10 seconds before moving on. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit of slip solution into this container. You can see that I'm using almost all the same products that I used in my last video. I'm using the same nail sets that I purchased from Amazon. I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dual forms. So I'm gonna be using these two colors, pure and white. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use for which finger. We'll figure that out as I go. So first things first is I'm gonna go ahead and grab a dual form that I already picked out according to my nail size. I actually just remembered something. I saw a video online of a new way of applying polygel. They didn't use polygel dual forms, they used nail extensions, but this is what I have for right now, so I'm gonna try to do it just using the dual forms. So let's see if it works. If not, well, I'm gonna have to do it all over again, but let's try it. I'm always up to try anything new. So in the video, what I saw is that they applied the polygel directly onto the nail. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need, so I'll just start off with that. So here I have my dual form, and I'm just going to slowly, I didn't apply no slip solution, so first let's try it this way. So I think I'm gonna need more, so I'm gonna apply it and then slowly push. So I'm slowly gonna push the dual form, make sure I got all the sides covered. You can see that the polygel actually does not move. So I'm actually gonna go in here and apply a little bit more. Hopefully I don't mess it up. So then I'm gonna take my slip solution. I'm just going to try to even it out. Oh man. More slip solution then? Bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and redo this. So I'm gonna abort this and restart again. So I actually noticed that I forgot an important step, and that is to apply base coat. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so now that we've got that settled, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dual form and my polygel and start over. So I'm gonna put a little bit of polygel, but first I want to see the length that I am going for. So let's see here. I kind of want it this length. So I'm gonna eyeball it and see how much polygel I would need. And I already forgot the length I wanted, so let me go back again. And I like actually going bigger because I can always file. And if I go small, then you're gonna have to put more polygel in. I would rather file than apply more polygel. And this is the tricky thing. Since it's clear, you can't really see where the product is really going. Yeah, this is really sticky. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward this, so you won't, have to watch me dip slip solution and try to make everything evenly throughout the polygel. So yeah, we'll go ahead and speed this from now. Now that I have it cured, I lifted. So, not my best. I'm not a fan of the clear polygel. For some reason, I've noticed that clear polygels, I have a really hard time working with them. I'm not sure if it's the product, the ingredients, or what the situation is, but for some reason, the clear polygel, I always have a hard time maneuvering them around the dual form. I'm gonna go ahead and completely abolish that idea of using the clear polygel. So before I put that away, I'm gonna put a little bit, maybe a lot. So I'm just going to make it really thin. I'm going to make sure that I'm pressing onto the breakage to make it intact, so it can connect to the other part of the nail. And I'm going to cure it like that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I was able to stick the nail together. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean my brush. Just remove this polygel from my side, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in the white. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my dual form, applying the polygel. I'm telling you, see what? That is so easy to maneuver. Oh wait, I gotta pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how easy that was? Why couldn't it be the exact same thing with the clear polygel? So now to apply it. I cured it. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the dual form. And I already know that a little bit of polygel came out, but that is okay. And look at that. That's so beautiful. It's okay, I'll go ahead and be removing this polygel that's around my cuticle later. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and continue working on applying the white polygel to the rest of my nails. Hopefully it turns out pretty good like it did the first time. Well, not the first time, but the first time I applied the white polygel. So, let's get to it. These took a major turn. I'm not sure what happened. I guess it's just not my day today. I really tried to clean up the polygel that was coming out of the dual form, but when I did that, more of this would like kind of explode. And then when I tried to fix the polygel underneath, then the dual form would move here. So what I was thinking in the future is I would buy those clips, because I know that there are clips out there that you can clip onto your dual form. So where to start? So I'm actually going to go ahead and start off by, so just going to go ahead and clip that off. The next, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to go ahead and file my nails with this file. Okay, so I ended up completely removing this one because I did not like how it turned out. And you know what? Looking at this one, I think that I'm going to have to agree on this one as well. So, chopping it off. No regrets whatsoever. See, this is why you can never give up. It's a 5-minute break that I will be taking because I'm a bit tired. I don't know how long I've been sitting here fixing my nails. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break and then I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So I am back. Will anyone any new rounds of slip solution? I know I do, so I'm going to go ahead and dump a little bit more of some slip solution. And something I actually forgot to mention was that there was actually a petition to bring back the clear polygel, and I listened to all the signatures that signed that petition. So guess what? We're bringing that back. And I'm actually going to do these 2 fingers with the clear polygel. So let's see how that works. But first, I'm going to go ahead and fix this little issue that I have going on right here. So, I don't know. I guess I got more practice with using the polygel, and they turned out pretty good with the clear polygel. So as you can see, I have here my machinery, my little weapon tool here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up a little bit around the cuticle area to get a really like a really nice smooth cuticle transition thing mabob. This is my first time using it, so bear with me. But I think I'm figuring out the way you're supposed to use this. Or not. See, I hate how it's crooked there. Okay, so I tried. The cuticle area is not my best, but that will do. I'm going to buff it to remove the scratches that you can see to make it really smooth. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this top coat. Base coat. It's a gel polish. So first things first. It's not a game, it's a rush. I have this beautiful chrome powder. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. Look how beautiful that is. That's very beautiful. And the color shimmers, glittering, shiny. Cool. And I'm just going to rub it on to my nail. Look at the nail, you guys. It's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that. Oh, the color is so beautiful. Moving on. So now I'm going in with the top coat, and I'm just going to apply to all my nails, then cure it. Cool. Okay, now to the next one. My nails, I already cured them and everything. As you can see that there's still a bit of chrome powder around it, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it with some rubbing alcohol or some water, wash my hands. I'm gonna go eat and I'll be right back to finish this design because your girl is hungry. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back and now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my ring finger design. So here, as you can see, I have this nail polish that it is in the color, what color is it? Okay, I don't see a color, but it's this color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my dotting tool, grab a little bit of the nail polish, and basically copy the same design as the bottom. I'm gonna be using different dotting tool size and different colors and just basically try to recreate this. Okay, you guys, so I finished. This is how it turned out. It's really difficult, especially when you have a very small canvas compared to this bottle. In the bottle, it looks super beautiful. She's super talented and I love watching her videos. But here in my nails, I tried my best to accomplish that design. I used, of course, my own colors. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to apply the top coat to make it all shiny. I love top coat because it brings everything together. You guys know that. I've mentioned that in my past videos. So once I'm done putting the top coat, I'm gonna flip my ring finger over and apply some top coat there. And I really like how it looks underneath my finger. I should have encapsulated it. That's probably what I will do next time or in my future videos. So this is how my nails turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed because I sure did. I actually reshaped my nails later on and I made it like an oval shape and I actually liked that one much better. So that's it for the video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching my video. If you guys have any comments, clarifications, questions, concerns, go ahead and comment down below. And if you can also do me a huge favor, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out so much, and I would surely really appreciate it. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.